Melody, may I have a word with you? Sure, Lydia. How can I help you? Are you doing a good job of cleaning? Yes, I'm doing a good job. I'm good at cleaning, so I'm doing my best. You think you're doing a good job? Your cleaning is messy and not good at all. There is always dust somewhere. Is that so? Well, I'll try to be more careful. I don't trust you. You are a useless daughter-in-law. You don't have to say that. And your cooking is terrible. What was that flavorless stew? Are you making fun of us for being old? Of course not. I'll be careful next time I bring you a dish. Even if you say that, it will probably taste the same again anyway. Well, what you say is always so harsh. Really? Isn't that natural for a mother-in-law? Oh yes, I remember now. You were like that at your wedding. What? The wedding? Was there a problem? When I saw you in your dress, I thought you were an ugly bride. I couldn't stop laughing. That's terrible. And that was a long time ago. Your parents are country bumpkins too, and they're nothing but an embarrassment. Your parents are useless too. Please stop saying bad things about my parents. You have no right to say that. Because it's true, so I can't help it. Even your parents' house smells bad that I can't stand to be there. I am grateful to my parents. Really, please stop talking like that. You talk so much about good things, but you're so useless in everything. I don't understand. You're really cheeky. Anyway, I'd like you to take care of the shopping. Huh? Shopping? What should I buy? Vegetables, fruits, and milk. And don't forget my favorite snacks. Oh, I'm worried that you might forget, so I'll write you a list. I'll be traveling by bus, so please avoid heavy things. Huh? Why should I take orders from you? No, I didn't mean to tell you what to do. It's just that it's hard to carry heavy things when going shopping by bus. It's none of my business. You are my daughter-in-law, so you should listen to what I say. Okay. You are so useless with all your excuses. Don't you ever disobey me. Do you think you're allowed to do that? I don't intend to disobey you. Just please understand that there are some things that are realistically difficult. You say that, but really you just want to make things easier, don't you? You are a useless daughter-in-law. That is not true. I'm doing my best for you and my husband, Paul. Then do it better. There are too many things to rush into. I understand. I'll be careful. If you don't do your best, my son would be in trouble. Yes. Hey, Melody. I have a favor to ask you. I won't take no for an answer. You're my daughter-in-law, so you better do what I say. I have a bad feeling about this. See? You say unnecessary things again. You're always saying too much. You need to be a little more modest. Okay. I want to travel with my family, so you make the reservations and everything. Why should I make the reservations? You're so picky. All you have to do is say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Just say it once. You told me to say it yourself. You really are a cocky person, aren't you? Are you saying you don't listen to your mother-in-law? It's not that I don't want to listen to you or that you're not worth listening to. I have something important to tell you. Listen to me carefully. What is it? My husband has retired, and I'm thinking of going on a trip abroad. Please give him all the care you can. Well then, bye. Wait. I haven't finished yet. Will it take longer? I'm in the middle of making dinner. It's kind of lonely going with just the two of us, isn't it? So I've decided to invite Paul and you and my daughter and her husband, Ashley and Todd too. By the way, where? I'm thinking somewhere around Italy or France. Ashley has 2 children, so a total of 8 people will be traveling. That's quite a large group, isn't it? That's right. But isn't it nice to be lively? By the way, are you splitting the cost of the trip? Of course. We'll pay for it ourselves. That's good to hear. You can go your separate ways once you get there. You and Paul should relax once in a while. Why are you being nice all of a sudden? It's so rare to hear you speak so kindly to me. I don't want to go to France and argue with you. Lydia. What? You're finally human, aren't you? Huh? You were a monster who could only bully me until now, but you've grown so much. I'm so impressed. I'm going to stop talking to you on the trip if you keep talking like that. No, wait a minute. If you want to go, you make the plane and hotel reservations. Does that mean you want me to make all the arrangements? Yes, that's right. It's cheaper for you to do it than going through a travel agent. But Lydia, I'm busy too. You're a housewife, so you have time. That's not true. I have a lot of housework to do. You keep making excuses. You really are a useless daughter-in-law. I understand. I'll do it. But in return, I'd like you to be a little more grateful. Grateful? Don't ask me for that. It's your duty. It's hard when you say it's my duty, but understood. Yes, that's fine. All you have to do is listen to what I say. Okay, Lydia. Let me know if you have any further instructions. You're getting a little witty, aren't you? Well, you'll have to do your duty at least. Okay, I'll do it. Well, I'd better decide the time of the flight and which hotel to stay. Of course. I didn't expect you to be so efficient, by the way. I do it when I have to. I'm not saying I approve of it. I'm just making sure you're doing what I say. Still, it means I'm being a little helpful, doesn't it? It means that, thanks to you, I'm growing up a little bit. That's good, but it's still not enough. When you put it like that, it's still too much of a load for me. It's you who wants to go on a trip. I think it would be better if you did it yourself so that you would keep yourself busy. I don't need that. I just want to have fun. Then why don't you let your daughter do it? Why should I bother with Ashley when I have you? Do you have a disease that will kill you if you don't use me or something? Huh? Just like a tuna that keeps swimming, since they would die once they stop swimming, you can't stop using me. Okay. I'll change the display name on WhatsApp to Tuna. Stop it. I wonder how much this trip costs. Don't worry about the money. So my husband and I will be in business, and you guys will be in the economy. That's not fair. It's a trip to honor my husband, so it's only natural. Well, I guess the travel expenses would be huge, but I guess I don't have a choice. You're too young to be in business. What should I do with the money? You pay it first. I'll pay you back when we get back. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll pay you back when my husband gets his severance package. I've never owed you guys any money. Well, that's true. Please pick up some tourist attractions. I want to get around without wasting time. You do it yourself, you scumbag. Huh? Oops. My phone seems to be broken. If you don't fix it properly, it will be inconvenient when you go abroad. Yes. Lydia, planning a trip is a lot of work, isn't it? You're a housewife. You have plenty of time, don't you? That may be true, but there are so many other things to do. You keep making excuses. You're useless, really. I'm sorry, but a little help would be great. Help? Why should I help you? Okay, I understand. Also, think about how we're going to get around there. Cabs are expensive, so arrange to use public transportation. Understood. But I'm a little nervous because of the language barrier. Can't you even think about that? You're really unreliable. Sorry. Also, you should make reservations for meals at tourist spots. There are a lot of tourists, so it would be a problem if you don't have a reservation. I understand, but I don't know what you like, so could you tell me? You're asking me so many detailed questions. Ugh, it's so annoying. I'll leave everything to you, so do it yourself. I understand. Please think carefully and make arrangements so that I don't have to complain. I'll plan it so that you will be satisfied. If you do it right, we'll be able to enjoy ourselves with peace of mind. That's right. It's your husband's retirement gift, so I'll do my best. Oh, and... What's more? I want to do some shopping there, not just sightseeing. You check out the best place, all right? Yes, but local shopping information can be a bit difficult to find. You can't even do that? You're no help after all. I prefer luxury brand stores and the place where you can buy local products. I'll see what I can do. Also, check the crowds at the tourist attractions. If it's too crowded, we'll be tired. Okay. You really can't do anything without being told. I'm sorry. Do it right. If you do it right, we'll be able to enjoy ourselves without worries. Lydia, I'm waiting for you at the airport, but there's no one here. Where are you? Please tell me where you are. I'll be right there. What is it now? Huh? We're about to board. They said the time would be delayed 2 hours for aircraft maintenance. I went home to pick up your stuff that you forgot. There's no maintenance. We're leaving on time. What are you talking about? Did you do this on purpose? Yes, I did. How does it feel to be left alone at the airport? Traveling abroad is for family only, so go clean up the house until we get back home. What about your husband? Not worried? Not at all. Ashley's husband, Todd, isn't coming either, and she's happy that it's just the 4 of us. What? You left Todd too? Then what about their children? I left them behind using the same trick. You can't go sightseeing if you have kids, you know. They have a father, so they'll be fine. I see Todd over there with his children. Oh, they're there? Why don't you go home with them? Poor thing. Even from a distance, I can see they're lost. Todd and you are both strangers. I don't want to be bothered with you guys on vacation. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh? I'm fine. Just take Todd and the children with you. The kids are crying because they want to fly. Don't be stupid. If I take them, why the hell I plan to leave them? Did you have me book them from the beginning with the intention of doing this? No, it just happened. Isn't Ashley mad at you? I don't think she'd enjoy going abroad without her children. She's just happy to be able to have Todd to look after the kids. Huh? She's just like you after all? It's natural. I just met up with Todd. The kids are still crying. Do you think nothing of it when you know that? Nothing at all. Kids cry and they'll stop crying eventually. People who have never had a baby don't understand that. Lydia, is that really for the children's benefit? What do you know? Would you please stay out of me and my daughter's parenting? But it hurts my heart to see the children crying so much. Heartbreaking? It's not your concern. As a family, isn't it natural to think about how children feel? I know my family best. It's none of your business. But your way is too much. You have no right to criticize my parenting. Fine, but please think a little more about the children. You're really cheeky, aren't you? No, I'm not. I just want them to be happy. Children have every right to cry. Adults don't need to be pushed around by them. That's terrible. I don't want to hear any more of your opinions. I understand. I won't say any more, but I will tell Todd about this. Suit yourself. I feel great about harassing you. I see. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Okay. Well then, feel free to enjoy yourself. How are you doing? It's a beautiful sunny day here in Paris. The Eiffel Tower looks so beautiful against the blue sky. It's the perfect view for me. Wow. Hey, do you know what time it is? It's the middle of the night here, and I'm exhausted. So please stop texting. I don't care if you're whining about it. Oh, have you guys gone anywhere since then? We went to an amusement park to let the kids have some fun. You're so happy to see a fake castle, aren't you? But we can see a real castle here. I wish you would get lost there. I don't care what you say. It doesn't bother me one bit. Oh, really? Then just go ahead and enjoy your stay. I don't mind the way you're talking to me either. Just being in France makes me feel at peace. I see. Then I don't have to say anything. Nope. Dumbass. That doesn't bother me at all. You're ugly, fat old lady. Well, I guess I can forgive that. Boring. I'm going to bed. I hope you get back home safely. Of course I will. Just one question. How much cash do you have on you? You paid for the flight and the hotel, so I have $1,500 in cash. The rest will be paid with the credit card you gave to Paul. I canceled everything. Huh? How does it feel to be betrayed by someone? What? It's hard to comprehend at first. I know what it's like to be betrayed. What are you talking about? It would have been cheaper to take a round trip, but I didn't want to be pressed for time. You were the one who said you'd leave when you wanted to leave. Yeah, but... That's why I only booked a one-way trip. Huh? I canceled all the hotels you're going to check in now. What the hell are you doing? I stopped Paul's credit card too. Why would you do that? That's terrible. He called me from the plane and said, I'm going to buy a cheap souvenir for you, so please forgive me. When I saw that, my anger peaked. But that doesn't mean you have to cancel everything. I could have taken the plane without a ticket if I wanted to, but I didn't want to travel with you guys, so I decided to stay. Is that so? I was also shocked when Ashley texted Todd. She said, think of it as doing me a favor as my husband, and good luck with the children. Todd is the one with children, so what's wrong with that? You know, if she wanted to go with only her family, she should have said so from the beginning. I'm just saying, Was it really necessary to leave them at the airport and break her children's heart? Okay, I'll take you somewhere else next time. Just make the reservation again. I'm not going on vacation with you people. Todd and I have decided to get a divorce because we're both fed up with this whole thing. Divorce? That's not all. It's because of all the things that has accumulated up to now. But we're family. It's not that easy to get a divorce. Because we are family, trust is important. You guys betrayed that trust. That's not. This is not the end. We're going to start a new life. Why are you so cold? Because you treated us coldly. But we were also taking care of you guys as family. But we have not seen that kind of feelings of yours. From now on, we will put our own happiness first. Just because of this one thing? Huh? We're being treated like a servant in a family. There's no way we can be a family from now on. Don't say that. Let's get along. What kind of nerve do you have to be able to say that? Neither my husband nor I have a credit card. We're both cash drivers. Paul was the only one we could count on. Your daughter at least has a credit card. She was afraid of theft, so she only brought a card with a $1,000 limit. That's $2,500 in total. Cheap tickets are hard to get. Are you saying I have to come home right after I got here? You don't have money to stay in a hotel, so do you have another choice? That's why I'm asking you. I ask you too. I ask you to take the kids with you. That was... You don't listen to other people's requests, but you insist on your own? You think you can get your own way all the time? But I really wanted to go sightseeing. I'm on vacation. If you want to see the sights so badly, why don't you do it yourself? If you had helped me, none of this would have happened. Me? Help you? Don't put your responsibility on me. But aren't we a family? It's normal to help each other. To help each other, we need to trust each other, right? You betrayed that. Melody, I was wrong. I was only born a few decades earlier than you, but I acted high and mighty and said many terrible things. Well. From now on, I will change my mind and treat you like a real family. No. Even if you say it nicely, it's no good. What should I do then? I don't know. I came all the way here, and now I'm going home without doing anything? Well, you'll have a hell of a time when you get back. What? I didn't tell you because I thought the time would eventually come. But now is a good time to push you into a corner, so I'm going to say it. What is it? Your husband, when he gets his retirement money, he plans to take it and leave you. Huh? I went to a restaurant the other day for business dinner, so I could hear everything that was going on behind me. What about it? I heard a familiar voice, and when I took a peek, it was definitely your husband. What? I was listening to his conversation. Then I heard him talking with a young woman about what he was going to do with his retirement money. Oh no! I'm going to give up that miserable woman and devote the rest of my life to my little Mary. That's what he said. It's disgusting. That's a lie. He's there with you, right? Why don't you ask him? I did. What did he say? He said he thought this was our last trip together. He told me he loves Mary and wants a divorce. See? I knew it was him. What the hell? That's the reality. I don't deserve to be treated like this. I've worked so hard in my own way. Everyone does it. In your case, there's nothing left at the end because you're rotten on the inside. But your son and daughter will hate you. They are going to blame you for this. You should be prepared for that, you know. They are scolding me now. If you live your life thinking that you are the only one who needs to be happy, you will always get what you deserve. Life is well planned, isn't it? I will send them back home, but I want to go to France to heal my wounds, so lend me some money. What do your wounds mean to me? The children are the ones who were hurt and confused the most when their family split up. Don't think you are the only one suffering. I was cheated on, remember? It's so hard. I can't stop crying. You deserve it. That's terrible. You can't go home until you find a cheap ticket. I don't want to go home in economy. Then why don't you walk home? Don't be so unreasonable. After what you did to us, that's the least you can do. I have no more money. I don't know what to do. Come on, think for yourself. Please, help me. If you don't feel like helping others, why do you think people will help you? Oh no. It's your turn to pay for your actions. I can't believe I'm being treated like this. Do you know the word deserve? What should I do? You have to decide for yourself. Help me. Before you ask for help, look back at what you've done in the past. Oh no, really, please help me. If you want help so bad, think about changing yourself first. Change? How? Why don't you start by being nice to people? That is difficult for me. That's why you're in this mess now. I don't know what to do anymore. That's the path you chose, right? Good luck with your new start. You devil! Remember that when I get back. After that, they managed to get 4 return tickets, and Lydia and her family were able to return home. However, when they arrived at the airport, her husband went straight to Mary and disappeared. I was relentless in charging Lydia for the airfare. She didn't have the money to pay it back, so she had no choice but to use Ashley's credit card. Lydia started her first part-time job at a gas station to pay off her debt. It looked like she was having a hard time working at the cash register. No one had any sympathy for her, and they looked at her coldly as if she had chosen this path. Later, Todd and I both got divorced from our partners. Todd's children stayed with him, and fortunately, he was able to raise them well. Ashley rebelled at first. When she realized that she could not get her way, she abandoned her children and started looking for a new man. What kind of a scumbag is she? My ex-husband Paul came to apologize to me after the divorce. But of course, he never got my heart back. I don't know what he has done since then. I have started a new life and have slowly started to move on. I still can't heal the ones in my heart, but from now on, I will look for my own happiness.